Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Dishonored 2 Blind Run. My name is Xani, and I'll be your host for today. Okay, I think we're gonna try and get some information out of this guy. I don't know if this is gonna torture him or kill him, or I hope it doesn't. I don't know. I have an idea. This one? I don't know why I never stopped to look at this one. Okay, so let's put you on optics. Because according to that chalkboard, and whoa! Anatomy and optics seem to be the least draining of the power groups. So I figure putting one on one and one on the other. Just watch out on the floor here. Should be enough. We'll see what happens once it finishes moving. Hey!
The electroshock machine should work now.
Excellent. Okay. Where's the... Yeah. Whoops, wrong button. Swing. Whoa!
No! You don't know what you're doing! Anything! I'll give you anything you want! Stop! Don't do this! So much will be lost! An age of advancement!
This is what you were going to do to Anton Sokolov.
Well, okay then!
And if I combine the acid against a copper plate, what does it do?
Okay!
I knew that a moment ago. Does anyone know the answer?
Yeah, let's get out of here, shall we? I'll see you guys when I'm back at the carriage. Okay. Now to get back to Sokolov. Very least get back to... Oh dear. Okay. Let's go to the I don't know which one is the right one. Let's go to the upper first and see what happens. Hang on. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see. This doesn't appear to be the right way to go, so let's go to the lower one. Yeah, there we go. I wonder, can we just blink our way?
I hope you kissed your kids goodbye this spring. We all need to be on our guard. I'll grind your skull into a very fine powder and drink it with tea! Come back here!
That was interesting. What? Just... what? Not at all sure what just happened there, but okay.
You did it. How is he?
He's frail and wounded, but he'll recover.
I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell. I'll hear it back at the ship.
Let's go then.
And then my chaos is still high, dang it. Took an hour and a half. Roughly 3 episodes. Alright, let's continue, shall we? And again, we wake up from a nap. Because why not?
The void, but somehow different this time.
This is interesting.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned your father into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
Am I dreaming? If not, how is Delilah doing this?
But I would come cold like Jessamine.
I told you, when you're older, perhaps next year.
You said that last year. Jessamine's younger than me, and she's a court every day.
Business, well, it's complicated. You'll understand someday.
Oh, wow.
I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
Well, this is interesting. Ah! Let's try that again, shall we?
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower. But at night, I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year, I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep. I didn't break it.
Would you like to tell me who did?
We were just playing.
Young Lady Jessamine, who is your account?
It was her. Delilah's life. She broke it.
Uh-huh. And yeah, Delilah is pulling the classic victimhood tale.
saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Your sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
Right. What the?
It's hard to know whether my dear old aunt is telling the truth or not. When I saw what they'd done to Anton Sokolov, I wanted to hurt everyone who'd helped Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos pull off their coup. Sokolov is the man who made whale oil into a weapon, who turned back the plague, and now he's barely able to speak. The hands that painted the most powerful men and women of our time shake too badly to hold a spoon. When he does talk, he's going to give me a name. The next step along the way to Dugluka Abel, then Delilah herself. A name. That's all I need.
Well, that was interesting. And again, we're back in bed.
I'm with you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Mother? That wasn't a dream, was it?
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
All this is her doing, and she'll die for it.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end. Soon.
Time. For what? You're not going to come back. What? I'm not at all sure what I just opened, but okay.
Jindosh wanted me to help him with a rather complicated problem. It would have enabled him to make his clockwork soldiers at a fraction of the cost. Clever man.
Not clever enough. What's wrong with people like that?
A restless mind and an empty heart, perhaps. Jindosh would have snuffed me out as soon as he got bored. I appreciate what Emily did for me, freeing me from that place.
I searched for you, Anton. I would have found you.
I knew you'd try, Megan. They kept me going after they gave me to Jindosh.
Either way, you're back now. I'm glad.
Anton, you've had 3 days to rest. Tell me how to kill Delilah.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and my father is missing. This is Anton Sokolov, the greatest mind in the Empire.
No, Emily. Megan is right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Serkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge that I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
She's the curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
Wake me when Karnaca starts to burn. What a painting
Sure.
that will make.
Meet me at the skiff when you want to set out for the Royal Conservatory.
Oh. So we're just...
I have trouble remembering my mother's face sometimes. But there might be some resemblance.
Painted from memory. While trying to learn more about what the Duke of Sarkonos was up to, I began hearing a name I hadn't heard in almost 2 decades. Delilah Copperspoon. We painted together for a time, but her obsession with the occult and the Kaldwin family took her out of my circles.
I saw some of her paintings. Beautiful, but somehow sinister.
You knew Delilah? All this time traveling with you and you never mentioned
My
that?
past is none of your business. You don't own everything, Empress.
Another life, another life. Megan came to Karnaca to reinvent herself. Maybe I did as well, but the Duke of Sarkonos had other ideas.
Ashworth has an interest in the occult. That's a snotty way to put it. In another life, he might be facing me along with her.
I wonder... Oh. Well, fine.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Sure, why not?
Yes, let's go.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
Oh boy. Why do I get the feeling that you are gonna be more trouble in the end than you're worth? To the conservatory. Liam Byrne? Not sure who this is.
Keep track of all the decrees. My client's refurbishing her gazebo, adding an exotic southern touch.
I don't get it. When I went to Dunwall, I brought back a river-cross shell to use as an ashtray, because it reminds me of good times. But what's the point of buying wood from a country you never visited?
Lady Shersha has money, so she gets the wood she wants.
What? Somebody's not feeling well.
Oh, hello.
Hello? Um. Huh?
What's going on here?
Who are you ready? What was it?
Come down here!
Take this,
You
girl.
won't get away!
I'll tear you to pieces.
Ooh, a key. Excellent. No rewire tools. Excellent. I did not think about that one.
Huh?
You ain't doing it!
Time to collect.
You're dead! Beg for mercy!
Well, that's stupid. Why put stairs there when it really... Hmm. Aha!
You look great. Enrico said to give you his regards.
That donkey-faced cretin can open his wrists for all I care. Did you bring me a body?
Hagfish on the line. Martha, won't you marry me?
Holy shit! What's going
I'll
on?
help
They
you look
must
around.
be hiding close.
Huh?
Nothing here. It's coming from over there!
That's funny. You can actually take those things out.
What?
Karnaka, my Karnaka, brothers and sisters of my blood, and all the little people who make this great city trundle along. This is the Duke, but you must all know my voice by now. A new empress sits on the throne in Dunwall. Our rightful ruler, Delilah Kaldwin, first of her name. May she reign forever.
Ashworth is somewhere inside the Royal Conservatory.
Tibia, treasonous nation.
Somebody's down.
If they want war, we'll give it to them, no matter how many of you I have to sacrifice. Serkonos will fight for Delilah to the bitter end.
Oh. Huh?
Oh, that's annoying.
I'll see you in the fall. Die when you're going first. How do you want to die? I have plenty of ideas.
I need to find out how a sword through the heart wasn't enough to kill our new Empress, Delilah.
Who is this man, Kirin Jindosh? And what power does he hold?
Poor Lucinda. She wanted to raise the blood briar, but can.
Okay. I think we're gonna have to kill this one here. But when I come back, what's this? Okay, I don't know what that's about. When I come back, we'll figure out we'll figure out where to go next time. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Also, please become members so you can access my member-only content, as well as keep this channel going. Have a blessed day, y'all. Xani, out.